2020 was really an amazing year for me. Ran all of this like major PRs, but actually before I achieved all of this, I actually had a very horrible injury. I think it was like back in 2018. I was actually training heavily for a marathon, and I signed up for a half marathon race. So that was actually my tune-up race going to the marathon. And to make this long story short, I injured my knee actually during that race. So I think that was actually halfway point of the race where things started to get really bad. And I actually kept on going and finished the race. I would say that was actually, I would say, like a pretty bad decision that I made. But the reason why I did that, the course was actually out and back, and if I actually stop and walk, for sure it's gonna take a really long time for me to get to the finish line. My wife was actually waiting for me at the finish line, and if I didn't finish there at the time that I told her, like the time range that I told her, for sure she's gonna be worried. I was in that, like I need to make a quick decision at that point, and I knew that the injury was like really bad. I said I just have to do this and just get it over with. I said like that was probably like a bad decision that I made, because I ended up like completely like destroying my entire left knee. When I finished that race, I could barely walk afterwards. Like it was very bad, and it was really a nightmare. I had like probably like 8 months to a year of like on and off progress. Even thought that I think I would not be able to run the way I run, and at some point I also thought that I would not probably be able to run again, because of course of like the progress was really on and off. I would feel better and then I would feel the pain again, and there's some point that I could barely go up the stairs, and yeah, I was just devastated at that point. But I really focused and I said like I need to give this a really good shot, and I need to really focus and do the most important things for me to recover. After like I would say like over a year, I'm back in training again, and it feels amazing. Of course, at the back of my mind, this thing could happen again to me, of course, if I'm not careful what I do. After that incident, I changed my mindset, the way I train. I focus on like the really most important things. First, like I run basically on how I feel. Like it's like basically run by feel a lot. Also, like I did like a lot of like strength training just to build that strength again. And I would say the biggest thing that I really focus on was actually my biomechanic, my running form. Every time I run, I'm really trying to feel my knee, and if I feel a little bit of discomfort or if it's a little bit off, I'll definitely like adjust the way I run and try to make it as smooth as possible, like as fluid as possible. And since I actually did not do the surgery for some reason, I think the positive thing about it is like I said, if I'm not running smoothly, I can feel that there's a little bit of discomfort. So I know that it's a little bit off, so I need to fix my form and try to run it like differently. Actually, like a problem when you run fluidly and like smoothly a lot. Like the fast pace come really naturally. I would say it's a problem, but it's a good problem, because of course you're running fast. I'm running a lot faster like on training days. So what I do is like I still try to adjust it and to feel a bit more comfortable. Like I said, the problem is that, and I was not really used to that kind of pace before. So of course my aerobically I was not capable of like really holding it very long, but I try to train my body, try to run, practice that, like biomechanic, like fixing the form a lot and running smoothly. And I know that, you know, if I just keep doing this, I know that eventually my body's gonna get used to it. And, you know, if I can basically run like this, like, of course, it's amazing, you know. So the biggest thing that I really focus on right now is like not to run mostly specific pace. I only do that, of course, when I'm training for like a very specific goal. But my focus is right now is to run as fluid as possible. And you know, that basically changed a lot, and I'm running a lot quicker and I'm feeling stronger, and the pain is almost gone every time I do that. Yeah, it takes time and to be able to get comfortable at this running, you know, pace or this running mechanic. But overall, like I said, just last year alone, like I've broken like a lot of barriers that, like, you know, it's even hard for me to believe that, you know, I was able to run, like I was able to run those PRs. Yeah, I think right now I said, like, if I want to keep doing what I do, I have to focus on what are the most important things to, you know, for me to, the longevity of this thing for me is, that's it. So this is all for today, guys. Thank you again so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'll see you guys very soon.